Welcome back, everybody, to Ace Academy. Still barreling through, I guess, the introduction phase. Haven't really met a lot of people yet. Haven't even seen our gear yet. I follow a long hallway, which leads into a grand space, filled with towering gears. Every one of them is sleek, refined, and updated with the latest model of accessories and weapons. They weren't kidding when they said Japan was the leader in mecha technology. No comment. I walk past several rows of gear until... it's my turn. Everyone said it was a turn anyways. I reunited with Eagle! Nice, codpiece. A group of students surrounded. They speak in hushed tones, but break into snickers when they notice me. I push my way towards them, but they disperse before I even reach them. Most are trying to hide their laughter and failing miserably. I give my gear a detailed inspection to make sure it doesn't suffer any dings or damages during transit. How the heck do you transit one of these things? It's gonna require quite the feat. I give my gear a detailed inspection to make sure it doesn't suffer... Oh, I'm sorry. My gear may be a bit bulkier than others, but it's in great working condition, which ultimately is what matters. The colors are still bright too. I wonder if they polished it for me, or if it always looked this way.
The other guys might laugh at your gear, but I sense that it's different.
Why are you whispering in my ear?
Spirit.
Yeah. The hell away from me.
Something that makes it stand out amongst the others. Yes, I can feel this one is truly special indeed.
Is it the fact that it's white and it shows dirt? It seems like it'd be a bad idea for a mech. I feel like that thing would be really dirty real quick. I had noticed a student beside me. His arms are folded and he's nodding with closed eyes, as if he's saying something truly deep and meaningful. Who the hell are you? Can I help you? Seems harmless enough. Sort of. I may as well see what he wants. I might even be able to ask some questions of my own afterwards. Hey, can I help you? Yeah, need something?
Oh, right.
I already know your name, but my character doesn't. He seems almost surprised if he'd forgotten why he came. He fidgets so much, I wonder if he's
The name's
nervous.
Sho Shinjiro. Pleased to meet you.
That was my guess. Pleasure. He thrusts his hand out in greetings, grinning from ear to ear. I cautiously shake his hand. Hi, I'm Tbishy.
You're a second-year pilot too, right?
Yep. Still taking introductory courses though. Yeah, how
Not
did you...
that many students transfer during second year, you know? You're the talk of the pilot's lounge. A mysterious, foreign transfer student.
Woo! I'm a foreign beauty. That would explain the interest around my gear. I guess I didn't quite live up to their expectations. I'm not sure what they're expecting.
And I deduced that you are this transfer student.
My god, you're a detective. It's almost like if the transfer student was going to come inspect the new gear that just showed up. I wonder what gave me away. It couldn't have possibly been my magnificent golden locks.
I've gotta say, I thought you'd be taller.
Yeah, I thought you'd be smarter. He starts comparing our height with his hand and I'm a bit disappointed to find we're about the same height. Again, just what was he expecting? We don't all look like... Nice. Leonardo DiLaprio. I think his perception of America is a bit
Anyway,
skewed.
you're new here, which means you're not part of a
That
team
was.
yet, right?
Yeah, thank you. Thank you for informing me I'm alone. That feels great. Right, that's been on my mind since class ended. I'm not almost certain I know what he's about to
Well,
say next.
it just so happens that my team is lacking that oh-so-vital fourth member we need to be able to compete.
I'm not vital at all. I will drag you down. He looks at me hopefully, then leans in close. A little too close for a spaceman.
You see where I'm going with this, don't you? Basically what I'm saying is, you should join my team because we're awesome.
Oh, you put it that way. I mean, you got like 2 days to find a team. You kind of don't have an option. How many more teams are there, huh? Yeah, sure. Plus this guy's offering to let you join. Take it. Don't pass this opportunity up. What the hell? He seems friendly enough. Plus, I'm not exactly positioned to be picky about whose team I join. Sure, why
Yeah,
not?
that's what I'm talking about, brosif.
Alright, don't call me that. Excitement brightens his face, and I'll admit the feeling is somewhat
Come on,
infectious.
our lounge is that way. I'll introduce you to the team.
Sho and I... His name is Sho, right? I start making our way down the hall.
Now, where should I start? All right, so there's this girl.
Sho talks the entire way to the lounge. He's constantly interrupting himself and going off on tangents, so I only catch about half of what he's saying. We navigate the tunnels and eventually reach the exit. Sho opens the door and ushers me through with a small flourish. The lounge is filled with groups of pilots. I guess everyone is catching up with their team. Sho squeezes between the groups and I follow him towards the back corner of the room. He pauses in front of two girls. The one with dark hair stares at her feet as soon as she notices Sho, while the one with red hair continues chatting on her cell phone. Sho motions towards the dark-haired girl.
This is Mayu. She's the coolest person on this team.
That's good to see. This one's already got a scowl.
But, don't tell Kaori I said that.
I'm guessing the redhead's Kaori. Glance at the redhead, who isn't paying the slightest bit of attention to us. Mayu blushes deeply.
That's not true.
It's nice to meet you, Mayu. I'm Tbishy. I smile at her and hold out my hand. She wrinkles her brow in confusion and gingerly shakes my hand and continues to shake it.
Sorry.
Not good with the whole social interaction thing? Same. She immediately drops my hand and returns her gaze to the floor. Sho turns towards the redhead.
Hey, quit being rude.
She's on a phone call. It's not being rude. Her gaze shifts him and his smile falters.
I mean, will you be done soon? I'd like you to meet someone.
It's me. He wants you to meet me. She
I
frowns.
need to call you back.
And snaps her phone shut. Snaps her phone shut? This is like the year 2040. What kind of phone you got?
So, this is Kaori.
Oh, it's probably one of those like, who makes it? Motorola? Makes like the new Razr. That's a touchscreen flip phone. Like Samsung's got one too. She gives me a quick once over, then crosses her arm. Over her chest.
Pilot?
Yeah, I'm in the pilot's lounge. Thanks for noticing.
Not just any pilot, but a pilot who's willing to join my team.
Shouldn't it be our team?
Your team?
Captain Sho. Her eyes narrow at Sho and he shrinks back, then wears a sheep's grin.
I mean, our team.
Thank you.
That's better.
He turned back towards me.
I suppose you'll do.
Thanks.
Not like we really have a choice or anything.
I'm in the same boat. I don't have much of a choice either. So even though you got this like shitty attitude, I'm still here. It's nice to meet you too. I extend my hand. Yeah, I'm Tbishy, pleased to meet you. She just blank in my hand and makes no move to take it. After a minute, I lower it. Wow, that was awkward. Thanks, Kaori. You made that an awkward situation. Anyways, thanks for letting me join your team. I was kind of worried I wouldn't be able to find one. Sho claps me on the back.
Aren't you glad you had me to look out for you?
Thanks, buddy. As long as you don't call me Broseph, we're gonna be on good terms. Yeah, you're like my favorite god.
Yeah. Wait, what?
Kaori snorts, surprising both of us. Sho, especially. He continues to stare at her, and her frown returns.
What?
I just didn't know you were able to laugh.
Yeah, it's a normal human thing. How do you think she is? Her hands clench into
What's
fists.
that supposed to mean?
I didn't think you were human.
Nothing.
Sho, anytime we have a conversation with Kaori, I want you to stay near me, buddy. I like my meat shield and bullet blocking distance. She relaxes and refolds her arms over her chest. A casual, aggressive stance.
Just because I don't laugh at your stupid jokes doesn't mean I don't have a sense of humor.
That's fair. He leans at me and lowers his
Don't listen
voice.
to her. I'm hilarious. Anyway, welcome to the team, bro.
I'll accept bro, just not brosive. Thanks.
So you're probably wondering why we need another member.
'Cause you're short one. That would be the answer, right? Actually, I hadn't, but now that you mention it, yeah, kinda.
Basically, Kaori and I were part of this super awesome team, but then they stopped being awesome, so we left.
Okay.
Wow, Sho. For once you didn't ramble.
She is always trying to put people down. He feigns offense.
You wound me. All my stories are brief. Remember when I told you about my one birthday where everyone showed up wearing the same clothes as me?
He turns to me.
Actually, it's a pretty good story. So basically, I grew up in this kind of... Mayu knows where I'm talking about.
Don't encourage him.
Mayu smiles faintly.
Anyway, the point is, we used to be on a team, but left because the team was turning into something we didn't agree with.
Except Mayu. She's a first year.
Ah, you guys kidnapped her. Ah, I didn't know that.
Yeah, she got a whole bunch of invites to other teams, but decided to join us. We're pretty lucky to have her.
Oh, is she good? How come you chose this team? Mayu sits so comfortably under my gaze.
Trust show.
Huh, sounds like Kaori doesn't, though. Interesting. I waited for her to say more, but she doesn't. Kaori taps her foot impatiently.
So, now that you know all that, are you in?
Once again, I don't have much of a choice. It's not about whether or not I'm in or I'm out. It's whether or not I'm going to stay or leave. They're all a little strange in their own way, but I think I can learn to get along with them. Even Kaori. Yeah, I'm in.
Great!
Kaori checks her phone.
I've spent too much time talking to you and I need to get home.
Bye-bye. You can leave whenever you wanted. God knows where I'll hold you here. The short wave heads
We
out.
should get going too.
Alright. Mayu nods. Yeah, me too.
We'll see you tomorrow?
Maybe. Yeah, see ya. Say goodbye and go separate ways. I started to head towards the parking lot before I remember I left my bike at home today. Oh shoot, I forgot to check the bus schedules. Hopefully there's one coming soon. I scrolled through the schedules as I hurried towards the front of the campus. Pick up and drop off are in the same location, right? When I make it to the bus stop, there are a handful of students already waiting. I craned my neck to look for Yuna, but she's not here. I guess she was wishful thinking anyway. After it feels like a lifetime, the bus arrives. I'm able to find a seat right away and have an uneventful ride home. You could take your bike tomorrow. As soon as I open the front door, I hear a clang in the kitchen. Nikki must be home. Just as I predicted, she's stirring a pot surrounded by a mess of appliances. You're cleaning that up, right? Hey, Nikki. She glances up at the price.
You're home early.
Am I? I feel like it's late. Am I? It's right around dinner time. What are you making? I tried to peek into the pot, but she hides it from me.
cheating.
I know the answers anyway. I didn't realize we were a 5-year-old team. My nose knows, I guess. I breathe in deeply and pause to sort the aromas lingering in the air. The dominant scent is of tomatoes, followed by meat to be specific, but also a hint of celery, basil. Oh, I don't know what this is. Bolognese? She laughs, she's been simmering sauce in the
Good
pot.
guess.
I thought she was making spaghetti. It was no guess, a super smeller nose. I solemnly tapped my
You're
nose.
so weird. Who actually names their nose?
Considering it was able to guess what food you're making? Me. Laugh at all you want now, but you'll be singing a different tune when super smelly gets you out of danger.
And why would I be in danger?
I don't know, maybe your enemies are planning a sneak attack against you? She laughs.
I don't have any enemies.
Not yet. Just give it time.
Rude. I'm very likable.
Yeah, but when you stand up for something, you typically create enemies. She swats my arm, and it's my turn to laugh. I'm just glad you're the one cooking and not me. Everything you make is delicious. You really have a talent for cooking, you know.
Shut up.
Tries to hold back her smile, but fails. Just shopping after school today. Uncle Kaido kept all the ingredients at home.
Yeah, I did. Sushi yesterday was so good, but I wanted something more hearty today, you know?
Tadiki hearty foods are comfort foods. Does that mean you had a bad day at school? Completes the surprise
Of
and
course
laughs.
not. It was great. I met a lot of people at the club fair they held after school. There are so many cool clubs. Did you know they have a kendo club? You definitely wouldn't find that back home.
You gonna join any of these clubs?
I think I'm gonna try out for their dance team though. Maybe run for student government.
There you go. Sounds like you had a pretty productive day. She quickly checks the pasta and nods.
Definitely. I'm a little disappointed they don't have a cooking club, but that's okay. They offer a cooking class, which I'm taking. soon I will be an expert in Japanese cuisine.
Maybe you can start a cooking club.
Oh, maybe.
I'm gonna set the table for 3, then Nikki shake her
Didn't you
head.
see Uncle Kaido's text? He'll be home late tonight.
Yeah. I've been checking my phone. Soon the table is set, and both Nikki and I have a full portion of
How was
pasta in
your
front of us.
first day?
Alright, I managed to join a team, which was pretty lucky considering only one team was looking for
That's
members.
good. What are your teammates like?
I also met an angel. That was pretty cool. That's good. Alright, sorry. They're all pretty distinct. One girl is slightly terrifying, another girl is so quiet I kind of forget she's there, and then one guy who recruited me, well, he's a special snowflake.
I'm not sure I believe that
It's got a bit of
you're the
negative
most normal
connotation to
person there.
I don't know how old this game is, but that has a bit of a negative connotation to it nowadays.
So it sounds like finding a team today was super important.
It was. Only had like 2 days or something. Yeah, the qualifier's on Friday.
That's in 2 days.
I know, everyone else knew this in advance, 4 teams over the
Well,
summer.
That's not really fair.
Yeah, but it's fine. In other news, I met Yuna, this really nice girl on the bus today. Damn right. Don't forget about Yuna. She did so much for you today.
Oh, do you like her? Is she gonna be your girlfriend?
I just met her. It's a little early to be jumping to that, but she's pretty amazing. Shut up. She was really helpful.
Yeah?
Yeah. She was the way to the administrative
Because you
office.
can't get there on your own?
I can't. I'm pretty dumb. Well, it's a good thing she did, because when the receptionist gave me a hard time, Yuna stepped in and got me the parking
You're right,
pass.
she does sound helpful.
I already offered her a kidney if she wanted it.
Sounds like you've had quite the day.
The conversation continues and eventually lulls to a natural close. Soon both of our plates are polished clean. So full.
Who told you to be such a pig?
I help her with cleaned up. I'm gonna relax for a bit and go to bed
Yeah,
early
me
tonight.
too. Good night.
Night. Part way to head to my room. Too early to go to bed, but I'm mentally exhausted and don't feel up to doing much. I browse the internet for a while, looking up nothing in particular until my eyes feel heavy and I drift off to sleep. The sun shines through my curtains and across my face. I keep my eyes shut and turn over in bed, trying to force myself back to sleep. But the more I try to return to sleep, the more awake I become. What time is it? My clock flashes 6:30. I still have half an hour before my alarm goes off. I should get back to sleep. I wouldn't do that. I just get back up. I just get up and be like, yeah, whatever. I curl deeper into my blankets, but soon get bored. The only time I ever naturally wake up this early is when I have jet lag. I'm not sure if this is a blessing or a curse. I guess I may as well get ready. I quickly change my uniform and head downstairs. To an empty kitchen. It's weird being the first one up. Usually Nikki's doing her thing in the kitchen. I catch up on some reading while I wait for her. She should be up soon anyway. I pull up the news app on my phone. The front page doesn't have anything too interesting. I spot an article on Alludian Enterprises? Alludian Enterprises has officially announced their intentions to sponsor an up-and-coming team in the coming war games. The rapidly expanding R&D company is gaining a lot of attention in the field of Cenorobotics, and they're putting pressure on established innovators such as Vector Industries and Paragon Weaponry. Much of their success can be attributed to CEO Donnie Ruse, who was a top graduate of the pilot program at Ace Academy, and a visionary when it comes to modern and functional designs for gear. I don't think I've heard of these guys before. Must be a local company who hasn't quite expanded in the States yet. Sounds like they're making a name for themselves, though. The time on my phone reads 6:57. I listen for any signs of life upstairs, but the house is still. I better grab something to eat before I need to go. Looks like Nikki's coming down anytime soon. My phone flashes to the next article, a headline on Dassault. This should be good. Dassault, maybe? I push the button shaped like a film projector on the bottom of the page, and the text projects on the nearest surface. Then I place my phone in a dock on the table so the text shines on the kitchen table. I grab a couple of slices of bread and stick them in the toaster. As I wait for my toast to finish, I sit at the table and read the article. Oh god, these names. Kanaku Dishitaru, CEO of Dassault, made an unscheduled appearance at the memorial service yesterday for Yudai Misaki. A year ago, the community was shocked by the unexpected death of Ace Academy's most promising pilot. The family was honored. The mighty mogul took the time to show his respects to their son and currently postponed the unveiling of Dasu's new line of energy drinks. The introduction has been rescheduled to take place
What
next
are you
week.
reading?
How can your feet make no sound? Gee, Nick, you startled me. Make some noise when you walk.
But that would totally ruin my chance of surprising you.
Don't worry, that please. I'm gonna have to tie some bells around your neck so I can hear you coming. Like people do
Are
with
you
cats.
comparing me to a cat?
Kinda. The thing is, you gonna have that conversation with your sister? You know, like Nico
Oh
girls.
my god. Stop it, you perv.
Hey,
Yeah, I don't need to know about your weird little fantasies.
family shares everything. It's not.
So you don't think a girl would look super cute with cat ears?
I don't want to have this conversation. No. And now that I'm imagining, I definitely wouldn't say
Wipe
no.
that drool off your face.
I should be wiping my chin, but nothing's there. Thinking it's last and heads past me. Nick glanced at my toast, which had popped up while we were
Your
talking.
toast is burned.
Leap out of my chair and stand beside her. It's not burned. She flips it over to reveal a dark side of charcoal. You know,
You're so hopeless. How did you survive in college without me?
I ate in the
That
cafeteria.
explains it.
Throws away the toast and pulls 2 yogurts from the
Well,
fridge.
since you botched breakfast, we'll have to make do with a quick snack if you don't want to be late.
I accept the yogurt she hands me, and we both finish them in record time. Then we grab our things and head out the door.
Are you able to give me a ride today? The bus yesterday was so crowded.
My bike is for the ladies. Hey, sure, why not? I mean, hell, she cooked you dinner last night. The least you could do is give her a ride. I flash her a confident grin. Hoping to make friends by having a cool big brother. He rolls her
More like
eye.
I don't want to be squished between the smelly old lady and the fat guy again.
Ouch. I'm sure
If
that's
you're
it.
gonna be like this, then I'm just gonna take the bus.
Turns away and I laugh. I'm kidding. Come on, I'll take you to school. I pull my bike up outside of Nikki's school and take off my helmet. Here we are. Nikki hopped off the bike and grinned, handing me the extra
Thanks.
helmet. Notice few students staring in our direction. One girl walks over to us. She doesn't talk.
Oh,
Nikki.
hey!
Hi, you. Doesn't get a name. He was apparently bestie number 1, but still doesn't get a name.
My
Who's this?
brother. He goes to ACE.
It's Ace. Hey, Heart. Oh, the field stripes on his uniform. That's amazing. I had no idea you were related to one of the Ace pilots. It's such a tough program. She waves over a young male student. Still didn't get a name. I don't understand why. Look, Nick's brother, pilot. Brother's a pilot at Ace. For real. A few other students gather around us, oohing and awing at the difficulty of the pilot program and commenting on how impressive I am the entire time Nikki beams with pride. Well, I should head to school. Have a good day, Nikki.
Bye! Thanks again for the ride.
Of course. You cooked dinner last night. It's quite literally the least I can do. She waves and I take off down the road. I'm glad I impressed Nikki's friend. If she had any difficulty making new friends before, she certainly won't now. I pull up to schedule my phone and check my first class, Gear Arsenal 201. The building isn't too far away either. I soon reach the building. The class is about half the size of the lecture hall for piloting 101 class. For some reason, this is a comfort to me, probably because it reminds me of the class size at CINY. I take a seat near the back of the room just as the professor enters.
Good morning, class. Welcome to Gear Arsenal 201. I'm sure you're all tired of hearing the same welcome spiel, so I won't even bother with it. Instead, we're going to drive straight into the material. Question: who can name one of the leading companies in gear weapon manufacturing?
Paragon. I read about it this morning. Before I have a chance to answer, another student chimes
Vector
in.
Industries!
Shut up, loser.
Sorry, incorrect.
Paragon weaponry.
Very good.
God dang right.
Why isn't it Vector?
Vector deals with thrusting and maneuverability, whereas Paragon deals with weaponry. Hence the name Paragon Weaponry.
Yeah, it's kind of their name. I kind of figured that'd be the answer, but, you know, I didn't want to crush his hopes and dreams anymore. Thank you for doing that for me, Professor.
The recent area of study has shown that
He knows the details of Paragon Weaponry's R&D and the future of beam weaponry for the remainder of class. Pew, pew.
That's all the time we have for today. You'll find this week's readings and assignments on your web link. Have a good day.
You too. The students scrambled to collect the thing before hurrying out of the room. I think I'll go back to the hangar. The class has inspired me to have a proper look at my gear. I take the path to the pilot's lounge and follow the tunnels until I reach my gear. Pulling down the ladder inside my docking station, I climb up to the top, which is about level with the chest section of my robot. Hey, who are these two people? Just hanging out in my gear. I unlock the chest cavity with a mechanical roar. It splits open and separating panels, revealing a lowered seat. I easily hop into the seat and breathe in the comforting scent of metal and plastic. It reminds me of new car smell. Sounds delicious. Once I'm settled, I trigger the closing sequence. As the chest panels return, my seat scoops me further into my gear. I'm nestled into the darkness of the cockpit. The lingering darkness of infinity. I initiate the boot up sequence. The cockpit glows a faint red and flickers into life. I can't help but smile at the familiarity of it all. The bright glow with the panels illuminate the interior until there isn't a trace of shadow left. Statistics blink around me in a series of rapid numbers and diagrams.
Gear initialization sequencing complete.
The familiar voice in my gear feels like a warm welcome from an old friend. Eagle, please run a comprehensive check.
System in progress.
Nothing to do now but wait. Piloting's so easy. Hey, Eagle, do everything for me. Hang out, drink a beer. Nothing to do now but wait. The lights along my display pulse with changing colors as the check progresses. It flows through warm colors, red, orange, yellow, before illuminating the cockpit with a bright green.
All system functions normal.
Oh, that's good.
Unknown docking station detected.
Register the current dock station as home station.
Completed. Recommendation. Please update system calibration configuration.
Yeah, you always gotta update the drivers. This is recommended all the time. Whenever we change locations, Eagle will request a recalibration of the system. Even the slightest difference in air pressure can trigger an inaccuracy. At least the process is easy. All I have to do is make sure I correctly follow sequential number orders so Eagle can achieve the necessary internal calculations. Alright, so
Calibration sequence initiating.
Give it a few minutes, the Eagle automatically adjusts itself.
Calibration successful.
Perfect. It seems to be in order. After one last look, I shut down my gear and unlock the chest cavity again. Once I hop out, the panels slide back in place until I hear the faint click of them locking. As I turn towards the elevator, I spot Shu waving at me. I nimbly make my way down and stand beside him.
Mr. Broseph!
I'm gonna kill him. Hey, how's it going?
Good. Is this your go-to hangout place? This is the second time I've run into you here.
I mean, yeah, I'm like checking out my gears. I guess it started me. What are you doing
I
here?
just thought I'd pay a visit to my gear. It helps when I keep her company for a bit. Keeps her spirits up.
Yeah? That's why I only go for male gear. Him and objects don't have gender. Her? You mean a girl? A girl you keep a captive in your gear? She laughs.
If only.
Whoa,
Unfortunately,
whoa, whoa,
no
whoa.
girl ever goes near my gear.
Oh, let's back up. If only you were keeping a girl captive? Hang on. I wasn't expecting that response. Shoot, we need to have a conversation about how you're not supposed to kidnap people. He sighs wistfully while I try very hard to keep a straight face. I'm so sorry.
Me too. So, what were you doing here?
Checking to make sure everything's working fine.
And does it?
Yeah. He glances curiously at my gear.
How about a simulator match?
Alright. Sure, it'd be nice to get a feel for how things are done at Ace. Yeah,
We
sure.
can both use the basic robot program. That way, all accessories and weapons will be the same, and it'll be based on skill alone.
I'm gonna kill you. I mean, beat you. May the best man win. He grins and races in the opposite direction. I see him pause my green gear before I get back into the fight. Once it's in the cockpit, I switch on the open network configuration. Immediately a request from Shu comes in and I accept. After we're connected, we boot up our virtual training simulation program. I was looking at this over here. I guess this is whatever weapon I have normally.
Oh, very fancy. I haven't seen an American-style gear up close before.
Now you have. You can pop your cherry. Yeah. Let's go save real quick. Not that I'm gonna, like, you know, load that save or anything. Try to win later, but... I experiment with my gear controls and watch it amusement as it makes the same movements within the simulator. Simulators are freakishly accurate at imitating the real thing, but it still can't quite replicate the feeling of live matches. You can't feel every impact or the slightest shift in motion within a BTS.
As you can see, both of us are kitted with the same standard equipment. You have your energy shield for blocking, thrusters for movement, a ranged weapon, and a close combat weapon.
Yep. I evaluate my gear and find all the components you mentioned. A particular reason why we aren't playing with from our personal
This
arsenal.
will level the playing field. We'll have to win by skill alone.
That makes sense. Can I see what I'm made of? Chow just
Remember,
grins.
you have to use the right tool at the right time. There's usually more than one right move you can make, but you have to think fast.
Yeah, sure. Alright, thank you. The trigger just reacts.
You got it. Are you ready?
Sure.
Let's do.
My hands fall naturally into place and grip the controls. I can't stop the smile that spreads across my face as my heart beats faster in anticipation. I've missed this. Eagle shifts into a fighting stance and holds out his gun while Shu activates his thruster and points his double gun to me. Sit here. Yes. So he's pointing guns at me. What's the difference between dodge and evade? I guess evade? I don't know what the difference between dodge and evade is. Too stupid for this. I dash out of the way and his attack misses its mark. I equip one of my guns and return fire. He dodges, but my shot still grazes him and he takes some damage. So dodging will still get you partial damage against the gunshot, it seems. As I boost forward, Shao moves back to keep the distance between us. He shoots again, but his aim is not accurate and I weave away. With my gun in hand, I take aim. Fire! My aim is true. What was it between? What was it? Aim and shoot? Or fire and shoot? Was it? I don't remember. I think two of those were like the same thing. My aim is true and Shao's shield shimmers as it absorbs the shot. Judging by how deep of the shimmer, it looks like he took a significant amount of damage. That's good. Since Shao likes using ranged weapons, I better close the distance and force him into a melee battle. I boost forward. Trip. Did I trip or am I tripping him? I switched to my... it said trip. I don't know if I'm tripping him or if I tripped. I switched to my sword mid-boost and swing the blade in a high arc, but she fires at me as soon as I start to move. My defense is down, I'm prepared to block his shots, and I take another hit to my shields. My dash forward flashes a warning, but I try to ignore it and keep a clear head. When I'm within striking range to shoot, my sword flies to the side and connects to the shield. He parries with a close range shot while I'm unable to block, and I'm ultimately depowered. I lost? No. That didn't happen. Damn it. I don't want to lose. It was evade. What does shoot do? These true shield shimmer. It looks like they're the exact same thing. Shoot and fire. I don't know why there's two options then. Or three options. There should only be two. Whatever. I tried trip last time. We'll go slash. I switch to my sword mid-boots and swing the blade at a high arc. She tried to block with his guns, and my sword landed with a loud crack. We struggle in a battle, wills and sweat beads down my face. A loud roar escapes my lips as I channel my strength into my attack and break through Shu's defenses. As my sword falls through, Shu's gear goes dark. I don't think I got touched at all that time. Take it. With the match over, I shut down my gear and get back on the ground. After a few minutes, Shu appears.
Not bad. I knew I made a good choice with you. I've got a sixth sense for these things.
Hey, good for you. Hey, thanks. You're not so bad yourself.
Anyway, we'll want to meet up tomorrow before the qualifier to practice.
Totally didn't
So
cheat.
what's your number?
We quickly exchange numbers, so I guess I should go and get some stuff
Yeah,
done.
me too. Well, I'll see you later then.
Bye-bye. I made a group project with someone, so I guess I should go study to make sure I'm doing... I'm like, can pull my weight in that, I guess? I feel like that was the correct answer, because I don't know what's going on with that part of it. As far as like the schoolwork goes. It doesn't seem like it's going to play a major role, but just to be safe, I'd like to make sure I'm like on top of it. Especially because I don't want to be the person in like a group project who isn't pulling their weight. Me and Yuna are working together, so I don't want to disappoint her. As I watch him leave, I decide to head to the library. Hey, it's not hard to have fun when you have a library card. Arthur taught me that. I've only got assignments for one class so far, but I don't want to fall behind. Plus, if I get my work done now, then I can do whatever I want over the weekend. It's also true. It's also a good idea to stay on top of that kind of stuff, because otherwise you will get behind, and then you're just going to keep getting further and further behind. I entered the sliding doors of the large, bright library. Row after row of tall shelvings filled with books stretched further than I can see. Several students are scattered about the room. Some search the bookshelves, while others study at the cubicle desk throughout the library. I make my way to one of the empty desks with a bright pink hair catches my eye. Ah! It's the angel. She's returned to us. Yuna concentrates on the large book in front of her. I'm gonna go say hi. I don't want to make her mad or anything, so I say it first. Go say hi. Hey, Yuna! You got 78 smiles. Wait, Misaki? Oh god, what was that story we read? That name was in there. Something Misaki. Was it the person who died? The name was Misaki? Ah, crap, I wish I remembered. I point chair beside her. That's it?
Of course.
What are you reading?
Just one of my textbooks.
I glanced at the open page and catch the words health and priority. Must be a physiotherapy book. Thanks again for helping me out yesterday.
It was nothing.
I was a lot. You did a lot of good work for me. No, I really appreciate it. It's rare to find someone who go out of their way to help a stranger.
Well, I was happy to help.
Like I said, if you need
So,
a kidney,
how are you enjoying Ace?
you want a kidney, you just say the word. I'll gladly get you mine or someone else's if you want it. Hey, with you here, it's great. Not bad, not bad
You're
at all.
enjoying your time here?
Wait, what the hell did I say? It's not like the same thing at all. With you here, I think you get used to this place. It's not bad at
You're
all.
enjoying your time here?
Maybe the rest of that will come in later, but it's weird that it's like broken up over two responses then, if that's the case. Absolutely. And she seems pleased with my comment.
What do you like best about Ace?
You. Take a long look at her. Well, I have to say the sights here are the most beautiful I've seen so far.
Really? Even better than CINY?
Trying to compliment you. You did too much for me the other day, damn it. Yeah, CINY doesn't even compare. I flash a boyish grin. She blinks in surprise and almost confused by the blush growing on her cheeks. She quickly changed the subject.
The qualifiers are coming up for pilots, right?
Sure are. Yeah, I already snagged myself a team.
Oh, that's great!
Her face reddens again as the students beside us shush her. Hey, y'all shut up.
I mean, that's great.
Yeah, you be quiet. I'm just as excited. I feel good about the
Well,
team.
I'm glad to hear you're enjoying your time here.
She casually glances at the clock on the wall and her eyes go
Oh,
wide.
I didn't realize what time it is. I have an appointment at the registrar's office.
Alright. Let's pack up her
It was
things.
nice to see you again.
Ah, pleasure meeting you too. Yeah, you too. I'll see you tomorrow, right? She blinks. I mean in class?
Oh, yeah. I'll see you then.
Maybe she didn't want to see you. With a smile and a quick wave of goodbye, she leaves. I settle into her newly vacant desk and grab my tablet from my bag. Time to get to work. By the time I'm done, it's already kind of late. I quickly gather my things and head out. I head to the parking lot, grab my bike, then I head home. Burn down the school on your way out. I enter the house and hear laughter coming from the kitchen. I drop my bag on the floor and follow the sounds of my family and the delicious smells of dinner. Heyo! I sit at the table and watch Nikki and Uncle Kaido move around the kitchen. They're wearing matching aprons. Looking good, Uncle. The apron really suits you. Brings out your eyes.
That's it. I'm done.
Bye. He tears off the apron and tosses it aside.
You said I'd look cool.
Nikki giggles and goes back to the food she's cooking.
You did look cool. Every lady loves a man who can cook.
And I love a lady who cooks for me.
Amen.
Kaido sits beside me, laugh as Nikki sticks her tongue out at us. So what are we having?
Guess.
Oh god, not this again. Kaido
How
laughs.
was your day, bud?
Alright.
Yeah. What kind of shenanigans did you get up to?
Why do you have to doubt me? Nothing major. Had class this morning. Checked out my gear after. When my teammates showed up, we had a practice simulation.
Sounds fun.
It was amazing. It was. I think we'll make a
Who
good
else
team.
is on the team?
Shoot, myself, and a couple girls.
Good-looking girls?
I shrug. Yeah, I guess. Kaido winks at me and I just shake my head. Nikki places full plates in front of us, then removes her apron and joins us at the table.
What else did you get up to today?
I got some study time in the library and ran into one of my friends.
Oh, was it that girl?
Maybe. Shut up, Nikki. How'd you even know
I
that?
didn't. Thanks for sharing.
You're welcome.
Another girl? Sounds like you're getting all the ladies.
Yeah. It's not like that. She helped me out yesterday, that's all.
Right. Helped.
I mean, yeah, she did. What I'm trying to get at. Oh, Kaido and Nikki exchange a smile. At least I know for sure those two are related. I wish I could remember what that story was that I talked about in the beginning. I gotta go back. Kaido cleans his plate, then rests a hand on his stomach and lets out a loud belch. Nikki and I blink
I
at him.
was simply complimenting the chef.
I should do the same. I open my mouth to burp and Nikki squeals in
Please
protest.
don't. I'd rather not have them.
Kaido and I laugh as Nikki clears the table, and Kaido rests a hand on my shoulder.
Sounds like you've had quite the day, bud.
Yep. It'll get easier once I'm in the swing of things.
Of course. Want to watch a movie or something before you two head to bed?
I almost say yes, but a long yawn escapes my mouth. I'm pretty fried. I think I might go review some notes and go to bed early. I got qualifiers tomorrow.
That's fair. Nikki,
I'll join you when I'm done cleaning.
I'll help you.
Thanks.
Aw, you guys are cute. I stand up and Kaido and Nikki both wave.
Good night.
Good night.
Sleep tight. Wave back and head to my room. In my room, I crawl into bed and grab my tablet to review my notes from today's class. I'm only partway through when my eyes grow heavy and I can't read any longer. I flick off the light and close my eyes. Dude, you forget to brush your teeth? Yeah, do that before you go to bed. As I drift to sleep, As I drift to sleep, I dream of tomorrow's qualifiers. Per usual, I'm wakened by the blare of my alarm, but today I don't hesitate to get out of bed. I have a really busy day ahead of me and I can't afford to lounge around. I get dressed and head downstairs. I pass Nikki's room, I notice her door is open and her room is empty. She must be in the kitchen. When I reach the kitchen, no one is there. Dun-dun! Uncle Kaido is always gone before I wake up, but usually Nikki's around. There must be something going on at her school today, which is why she left early. I fix myself a quick breakfast and scarf it down, then I hop on my bike and head to school. Dude, she didn't even leave a note or text you, like, by the way, I had to go to school early. Once I reach campus, I navigate to my class easily. Hey, I'm gonna use this place. Oh, it's the Yuna. As soon as I walk into class, I spot Yuna seated in the front corner of the room. The desk beside her is empty, so I head over. When I get close, I notice a bag on the chair. Damn it. Hey, what's in here? She smiles when she notices me and removes the bag.
I was saving it for you.
Yes! My smile catches her as I plop down beside her. Thanks!
No problem.
You're the best. So what do you think the professor will be like?
I heard she's pretty good. She's tough but fair.
Sounds promising. Before she can respond, the professor enters the room and she heads straight for the front desk.
Welcome to History 201. Today we'll be covering...
The lesson lasts a while, but the material is not bad. What's the history of? Just general history?
We only have a few minutes before class ends, but your first assignments
history.
will be a group project on a case study of your choice. Since it's the first day of class, I'll be assigning your partners.
I just want Yuna. She points to a pair of students sitting next to each other. Finally, she reaches me.
You and you are partners.
That'd be Yuna. Heyo! We glance at each other and grin. Working with her should be
Your
fun.
project will be due next week. Class dismissed.
Didn't we already have a group project? Or was I making that up earlier? I may be making that up earlier. Maybe I was thinking about something that's going on in real life. I got a real life group project I'm working on in university, but maybe I mixed that up accidentally. The classroom is abuzz with a shuffle of students. I turn towards my partner. Looking forward to working with you. Dude, get her number now. She beams.
Same here. What do you think our topic should be?
Pioneer pilots, the evolution of gears, psychology of Cenorobotics. She's oh god, what was it? It has something to do with psychology. Yeah, I don't remember what she's doing. Oops, I should pay more attention to her. It was something with psychology, right? Or was it physiology? Anyways, I think it has something to do with psychology. If she's doing psychology, I'm a piloting, working with gears, so I probably know a bit about robotics as is. It seemed like the best option, is what I was going to go with. Psychology of Cenorobots. We focus on the psychological impact of the development and growth of Cenorobotics as a field. She's in the psychology field, right? So she should, I feel like that would work for her. And then you got the robotics side for the MC.
Absolutely! This could also delve into social impact and how society is adapting to the growth of this field, such as the development of new specialties, like studies in pilot health.
There you go. It should be right up your alley.
What about you? Are you okay with that?
Or is it physiology? God dang it, you do. Sounds interesting to me too. You just
It
smiled.
sounds like we have our topic.
Yeah, I'm feeling good about
Me
this.
too. We're going to have a great project.
I'm still trying to remember her name. I think her name is the same one as the character who died in that news story you were reading. By the time most of the class is already caught up with their partners and left the room, we should probably do the same. There might be another class that needs this room. Anyway, probably
Yeah,
going.
you're right.
Wait, I have my things and you interrupt me.
Wait, may I have your number?
That girl just asked for my number? Oh my god. Yeah, it's probably just to work on the project. Yuna blinks and furrows her brow.
Aren't you missing some numbers?
She gives me a strange
If
look.
you don't want to give me your number, I'll understand.
Sorry, that was an old American number. Let me give you my new number.
Oh, okay, sure.
That makes sense. You probably had your American number for like a decade or something. We quickly exchange numbers and gather our things. Phone vibrates to leave the classroom. I glance at her wondering if she already sent me a text, but she doesn't have her phone out. Pull up my phone, I see an unread message from Shu. Big news, Broseph. God dang it. We're in first phase qualifier match. His team is meeting at the hangar. Having my first official team meeting should be interesting. Although I feel a couple of flutters in my stomach, I'm more excited than nervous to see everyone. I can see how they all work together. Once outside, Yuna turns towards me.
Do you have any more classes today?
No, but I'm headed to the hangar. I gotta meet my team before the qualifiers. She nods.
Good luck.
Thanks! We wave and head our separate ways. Well, that will be the end of this part. I guess we'll do the qualifiers next time. That'll be interesting to see how everybody works together. As always, I appreciate you being here and I appreciate you watching. Be sure to like, subscribe, and all that fun stuff. And I'll see you next time, beautiful. Bye-bye.